To the game.
Have you heard the story about and moving through airport security? Well, listen, there's nothing wrong with that. You found your own goal. You made it be security. Two carrots who can help. The gold in your hand or the card? Gold. The gold? Okay, so you won the first round. Now you can guess the value of. Karat gold pacifier. This is something that people.
And the Ducks will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's McAllister. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. action on first down. It's complete on the right side. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here...
Fires one high and deep. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
Looking for a man, it's Murray. Quickly complete. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on fourth down in their first drive. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. And we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on. But with the defense getting that stop on fourth down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense now.
Leaves it with the running back. He breaks a tackle. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. A run for the quarterback. Turning it on! And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And this defense knew coming into the game with this quarterback's speed, David, they were going to have to be ready for him to tuck the ball and take off running.
But it doesn't matter. You know it, but he's so fast. You don't know about the angles, and you can't tell how fast till you get in the game. And he just takes off and makes big plays with his feet.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Completes the shuffle pass. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, it's Washington. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be first and goal from the 4.
And this offense has really gotten to a nice rhythm here on their opening drive of the game. Running the ball, getting it down now into a goal-to-go situation. They really have established a bit of a physicality here early. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. receivers on second and goal. That's room for the quarterback to run and a lot of receivers for the defense to contend with. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Got it behind the line. It's Graham. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's McAllister. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's McAllister. Oh, he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. It rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to pass, it's Murray. Fires it incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Unloads it left. Makes a catch. Converts on 4th down and still on his feet. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. To the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Rivers.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Wants to go up top. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They just keep firing. Oh, they're after him. Got out of trouble and throws. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Dropping back, it's Murray. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Blasted as he lets it go. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Floating away. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Graham. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Washington. Pocket breaking down. A sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
The quick out. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Ducks will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Great place to start for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Skips away from pressure. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And back to the air on 2nd down. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll immediately call timeout. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Fires into the end zone. Intercepted.
He got us a Goofy, #1 in the league.
And he's going to take it all.
Goofy ass boy.
Touchdown, Oregon.
I score touchdowns all day.
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy because he's just hoping his defense can get off the field there on 4th down. Just get a stop, get a tackle, bat the ball away. We're going to pick it off, and we're going to take it to the house. Great play.
In my ball, man.
And it's blocked.
It's my ball.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Oregon 9, Penn State 7.
The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking. And something's a little bit off, and I like the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
Pulls it in. It's Preston.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And the Ducks are facing 3rd and inches. Dropping back, it's Washington. Grab near the marker, it's Rivers. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in a slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but not able to come away with the completion.
Quarterback keeps it. Past the 40.
Goofy.
Got a little space.
Hot
Racing
Goofy.
to the right.
Here he is.
Slide. Find his way and
Now we playing for real.
crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Now we playing for real. I ain't even touched that
This
formation
quarterback is
first
so
half.
unique, and he's so
You
special
popping
because
shit
of his
like
running
ring.
ability, his wiggle, his speed,
Come out
his
with that
burst
shit.
in the open field.
You gonna
He's
see.
like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some
Kyler Murray ain't doing that.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays.
Damn,
And
Kyler.
what a way to finish things off with that 51-yard touchdown run. So after getting into the
ain't
end zone
doing
on
that.
that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
Why Kyler ain't running? Why Kyler ain't running that ball?
And the returner will be brought down.
Look at it in the red zone 2 times.
Penn
Got
State
7
sends
points.
the offense back onto the field. They'll leave it with him. He works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Kyler Murray.
It's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up,
You
keeping them
need-
on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations.
You
Really
need-
good job by the defense.
Kyler Murray.
Tight end now in motion.
The Riders. Emotion.
Looking to throw, it's Murray. Just a short pass to the tight end. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Nigga scared. Got sure hands for no reason. It's a waste of ability.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
That pussy ass motherfucker scared.
With jet sweep pass.
We on that shit.
They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And these little touch
That shit
passes,
weak.
they're just
Kyler
the
Murray.
easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward.
Kyler
That counts as
Murray.
your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a
Easy.
QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal.
There he goes. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The Nittany Lions are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rush is on him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's McAllister.
Get your ass
Pressure is
busted.
effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Get Kyler Murray on the field. Put him for
Now
that
a lot of work to
ball.
do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To throw, it's Murray. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On 4th and 11, they decide to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. On the run, still looking.
Snoopy.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way.
Pop Snoopy.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket and the plays breaking
You got that
down.
shit on.
You
Huh?
can't force it into your top receiver.
Talking about that
If
shit
he's
like
not
it's
open,
D-Raw.
you gotta throw it away. The defense took advantage with the interception.
Nah, baby.
They'll
22.
snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive.
22. Finna be on the
Give
board.
to the running back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
6 plus 6 is 22. So
Time has expired.
6
Here
plus
in the
6
quarter,
is
and Oregon has the lead.
22.
The 3/4 are in the
16
books.
plus
Time
6
becomes a factor,
will
both in
equal
trying to hold
22.
the
6
lead
plus
or
6
cut
is what?
into it as we take a
12.
look at the stats.
You carry the
Here
1,
comes
right?
the 4.
There you
Time
go.
to see
You
who
remember
steps
how
up,
they taught
who
you,
makes
baby?
the winning plays to take
You
home
remember?
that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the
Don't
final
worry about no
stanza.
extra point. Don't worry about no touchdown. Nephew.
He'll ride his man on the option. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now I got the ball back. Great job by the defense forcing the turnover. Now, let's go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
They'll try the run. Fighting off the defender. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. And the Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Murray. Fires toward the end zone. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
Caught near the sticks. It's Rivers. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Here comes the heat. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure.
Yeah.
Barges ahead.
Okay.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with a win.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They didn't have to cover a ton of ground, moving at 33 yards, and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Dropping back, it's Washington. Pressure coming. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now. This is a big key for us to win this game.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the 1st down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. The Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
And that last incompletion leaves this offense facing a 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Washington. Rifles it down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Makes a catch, 1st down, and maybe a lot more. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10.
Ah!
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. This is a designed run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage. And this defense has taken some licks. This QB's made it look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
That one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
You don't fumble, baby.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. The clock keeps going tick, 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 tick as the offense takes a knee inside. A minute to go in this one.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
They're going to take another delay of game penalty. You just can't have these types of mistakes. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw. It's Murray. That's caught. It's Rivers. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the 1st down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. Looking downfield on 1st down. He unleashes a long one. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they...
Going for it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step